We're living in a world that moves so fast, and we're always connected with something. We're always doing something, scrolling, chasing something, following something. We're always busy studying, working, or doing some physical things, physical activities, and we are most of the time disconnected with ourselves, disconnected from ourselves. So it's really necessary that among all these rush, concerns, and stressful moments, find time for ourselves to calm down, to breathe, to pause for a moment, and to find the right time to be still. For me, this moment is while I pray. I always remember the first time that I prayed. I was 9 years old. As I was born in a Muslim family, I could always see my parents and my family pray. So as a Muslim girl, I was supposed to follow this Islamic tasks when I was 9 years old. So when I first did it, it was just out of imitation, and I learned some special verses and how to perform it, and I did it. And at the beginning, it was just to follow the tasks. Maybe in my opinion, I was just doing it because I didn't want to be punished in afterlife for not following my tasks, my Islamic tasks. There was no force from my family or from society. Maybe in some families it is some force, I'm not sure. But maybe many people think that in Islamic countries, there is something by society that you have to do it, but it's not like this. There's no one like a guard or officer or anyone that comes to you and has a checkpoint that have you done your prayer or not, or you're going to be punished or not. No, it's just you and God. There might be some families that might force their children, and actually it can be in all aspects, not only prayer. I mean, some families can force their children to study, but others not. But I want to say that in Islamic countries, so it's not like that there's a force by society or government or something. So it's just you and God. So for me, first it was just, I didn't want to be punished by God in afterlife, or I just wanted to, as imitation and as something that was obligatory in Islam, I was doing it. So some performance that I was doing at the specific times during the day, and some verses that I needed to, the verses of the Quran that I needed to do at the Azan time. Azan is the call to prayer that it depends on the sun's movement. So it happens during different times of the day, starting from early morning. So first it was just a series of performance and actions that I did without any spiritual or emotional feeling that I had. But later on it changed. Step by step I felt that I need this special moment and quiet moment to calm down. I feel that it's a time that I can connect to God and talk to God, and it's just a time that God calls me and invites me to talk to Him. It's just like at that moment, God is all ears and is just listening to me. His whole attention is to me. So I adore this time. It's not only about Islam. I know in all religions, they have their specific moments for prayer. Of course, with in different times or with different performance or different actions, whatever it is. But this specific moment of prayer is in all religions, and it's important for everyone. Actually, we all, I mean, religious or non-religious people, we need a time during the day to pause and to meditate. It's kind of a meditation. Besides this spiritual effect and impact that it can have, it teaches us many things. This prayer taught me discipline. As the prayer is done on a specific times during the day, so I need to follow it on a specific days during the on specific times during the day. It gives me a kind of a feeling of discipline. and I need to be consistent. So all this structure, timing, and all this specific performance and consistency fosters self-control and self-discipline. Later on, it can go beyond this activity of praying, and it can enter our daily life. Like, it can be like a habit in other aspects of our life. It can make me a disciplined person in all aspects of my life. Prayer and time have a profound relationship, as the prayer is done on a specific times of the day, so it teaches us how to be on time on everything, because prayer depends on the movement of the sun. So it kind of divides the day, so it gives us a structure to our day and our daily activities, and it can make us being a disciplined and on-time person in other aspects of our life also. It is also like a inner dialogue. So the moment that we pray, it's not just a set of activities and performance and verses that we say. It's just a time that it's like the world stops, and for a moment it's just you and the divine. It's for me, and I'm sure for many others, this moment of praying is like a conversation with God, with the divine. So at this moment, you can think about the truth and the reality about yourself. Who am I, and what am I doing? What I have done, to think about myself, to think about my activities, and what am I doing? What is the purpose of my life? Why am I here? What is the truth of the life? So it's the moment that I can disconnect from the whole world outside and just devote this time for myself. Whenever we pray, we face to Mecca. It's kind of a reorientation. Physical sense, we all face Mecca, and in a spiritual sense, it's like we all face to God and this spiritual moment. But besides that, it offers us a sense of clarity in all the distracted times, and how to centralize ourselves, and then later on it can become like a habit, and we can enter it to our daily routines. As you see, prayer is just more than some physical performance and activities. It's something emotional, spiritual, that can take you out of this material world and teach us something greater, the connection of our soul to the divine and the true reality that we're seeking for. Tell me in the comments what makes you calm down, what can help you to connect your soul with something greater. Have you ever prayed, or is it something special meditation that you do? Let me know in the comments.